How fun is it to get out in transition with these guys?
Oh, super fun because I have a 6'8" dude running on the left side. Got my big run. It's way easier because I'm just faster and I get to watch and read and figure out who I want to throw the ball with, too. It's just easy, honestly.
Who's in charge of the aux cord in the locker room of the game?
Trey be connecting. I don't know why Trey be connecting. Trey a little old, so he be playing them old tunes. But Trey recently been on the aux, but I already told Trey he gonna have to get that up, honestly.
The word that Cal seems to keep using is playing random. What does that kind of mean?
Really just playing freely, cutting, not standing in one spot, just playing random, and just playing within each other and learning what players like to do, what certain players spots they like. So really just learning each other.
Playing as aggressive as you guys kind of did today, does that kind of go hand in hand with that type of mentality?
Yeah, for sure, because we gotta play like that to be able to get back on defense, play aggressive, and just do everything for real.
Reed was telling us that
before the game was, first one that really counts here and all that.
I mean, a little bit. Everybody have a little nerves, but I mean, I honestly recently I just pray and have faith in God, and I feel like it's just basketball. So if it's one game, we got another chance to do it again. So I don't really get nervous like that no more.
So how did it feel to finally be out there and to get out in front of the crowd?
Oh, it's crazy because I just love playing basketball, especially with the dudes I'm playing with in front of the biggest scenery. It's just amazing playing out there. So I love it. I'm not sure.
Reed was telling us it's kind of humbling sometimes to work in practice against you and DJ and Antonio, but it's helped him gain defensive confidence to work at it every
right.
Saturday.
Yeah, you see Reed gets his hands on every ball, literally every ball. So every day in practice we compete, and some days some person on, so they just kill you that day, and then you go back home from practice and you be mad at yourself, so you come back the next day. So it's really just fun playing against everybody, and it humbles us that we all just got to get better and continue to get better every day.
Do people kind of sleep on his defensive ability?
Yeah, Reed's a great defender. Reed's just a basketball player. Reed is in the right position at every time. Reed can dunk the ball, he can shoot the ball, he can shoot the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. He literally can do everything, and he's a team player. He's never thinking about himself, so I love playing with Reed, and he helps me even when sometimes I get frustrated about certain things, and he always just keeps me level-headed and makes me realize it's a bigger picture and we're playing for each other.
Reed, being the Kentucky native, was this everything you could have imagined?
Yeah, it was awesome. Putting on the jersey for the first time, running out with my teammates, running out with the best fans in the nation, hollering. It was really, really cool. It's something I dreamed of my whole life. So finally being able to do it was a dream come true. It was unbelievable.
Coach Kyle really praised you, said you have some of the best hands he's ever coached. What has allowed you to be able to have such good defense?
I think one thing is just being able to pressure the ball and knowing and trusting my teammates that they're going to be in the right spot, and that I have 4 other really good defenders and players behind me that if something goes wrong, if I get beat off the dribble, they have my back and will make something good happen.
How'd that dunk feel?
Felt awesome. It was really cool. First point, so it was really, really cool being able to do that. DJ made a great save and pass, so it was really cool.
Could you feel the explosion of the fans on that dunk?
Yeah, a little bit. You could hear the crowd get a little louder, and that was really cool, especially because I used to be in the crowd getting loud when a good play would happen. So being able to be on the court and make the play was really cool.
What's this team doing well right now?
I think we're just playing really good together. We all like each other. We're moving the ball, making the right plays. We're running, talking on defense. Everything right now is just we're all really, really close, and we love being with each other, whether it's on the court or off the court.
Coach told us he thinks you guys could be an amazing transition team because there's so many guys that can bring it up and push and distribute. Is that kind of how practices have gone too?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you got Antonio Reeves, Justin, DJ, Rob, Adu, running the court, Jordan, Trey. Everyone can run, everyone can pass, dribble, shoot. So you make a pass ahead, they can go dunk it, they can swing it for a three. I think we got a lot of good things that can come out of fast break situations.
How does that change when the bigs come back? Obviously, we don't know because we haven't seen it, but does the game slow down a little bit when you have a 7-footer out there? I mean, what do you think it's going to look like?
No, I think we'll be fine. I think they'll fit in just fine, especially on the defensive end, being able to have a rim protector and someone to get rebounds. And the same thing on the fast breaks. We'll go in. If we miss a shot, they'll be there to get offensive rebound and get a dunk. All our bigs can move. All our bigs can pass, dribble, and shoot as well. So they'll fit in just good.
What are you guys saying about just how much you want them to get back? I mean, they're there on the sidelines. Z was here smiling. Just how excited are you guys to get them back?
Yeah, I mean, we're with them every day. We see them every day. They're at practice with us. They eat with us. So I mean, obviously you want them to be back, but you want them to be healthy, and we're all super excited to get them back just so we can have our full team.
You think you catch some guys maybe off guard or by surprise with your defensive presence? Because that really wasn't something that we heard a whole lot of. We heard of the triple doubles, the points and rebounds and assists in high school, but you seem to have embraced the defensive role especially.
Yeah, that's the good thing about Kentucky is every day in practice I get to guard DJ and Rob, and that's not fun at all. You have to improve, you have to get better, and every day in practice you just battle and compete. So it's really good going against them every day and just getting better.
It seems like Cal really liked the aggressiveness that you were pursuing the ball. What's your mentality to go after maybe a not so easy steal?
Yeah, just play as hard as I can and try and get my hands, be as active as I can with my hands, and just try to make plays to get the team going and just do whatever I can to help the team win.
You also said that you might have some of the best guys as a coach. Is that something that you may feel too?
I mean, just going out, like I said, just doing what I can to win. I think the ball pressure, and like I said earlier, having 4 teammates behind me, that knowing that if something goes wrong, they're going to be back there and help me make the play. So it's really easy playing with these guys.
You practice against the guys that you mentioned. Is there a sense that the games aren't going to be much more challenging than that?
Yeah, I mean they're the best guards in the nation, and you go against them every day in practice, and you compete, and you just get better. And some days it doesn't go your way. Some days you have bad practices. Some days they're on, and then some days it's just all-out war. So they definitely prepare you for the games, just going against the other guards.
I felt like you were playing a lot of lead guard out there, kind of in the second half. Is there a transition that you had to make, in a mindset way when you're taking over that role of being more on the ball and trying to distribute?
Not really. Just continuing to do whatever I need to do to win. Whether it's going in and making a layup, hitting a three, or making the right pass, or just passing and cutting and getting out of the way and letting someone else go get a bucket. So whatever I have to do for the team, I'll do it and do it to the best of my ability.
One of the emphasis for him, though, is y'all pushing the pace the moment you can.
Yeah, for sure. We like to get out and run. We like to get out and run for sure. So yeah.
Coach was stumping us as to the adjustment that you guys made at halftime, and nobody knew the answer.
Yeah.
What was the adjustment?
Just playing harder, playing defense and rebounding, really rebounding, and just playing through each other, playing together. I say playing through each other.
When you guys play as fast as you do in that second half, kind of going off the whole playing random thing, how do you find comfort in playing kind of spontaneous, quick basketball?
That's how we've been playing. So we kind of used to it, just from being in practice and stuff like that. Coach been helping us out a lot, and we've been helping each other out a lot. And we all got so much confidence in each other that we can play like that. If we see each other ahead, we gonna throw it because we know that person can make a play, and the next person ahead of them can make a play. So I feel like just feeding off that confidence from each other.
Go ahead. The New Mexico coach was telling us that you guys are so dangerous in transition because a lot of teams, one guy has to come back and get the ball before you can push it, but you guys have multiple guys do that.
Piggybacking off of what I just said, just playing random, having so many basketball players, even somebody like Trey can make basketball plays and get out in transition. So just having that luxury of everybody being able to make a play and stuff like that, I feel like that make it a lot easier for us to get out in transition because ain't nobody running back to the ball. It's just once somebody gets the rebound, just go.
It's one thing to be able to have to make fast decisions on your own, but to have other guys on your team that are able to make those quick decisions too, how much easier does it make it to play in transition?
A lot. Like I said, just having that confidence in each other. We know everybody can make plays, so it just make it funner, really, honestly. It just make the game fun for us.
Cal said it makes everybody run harder because you know you're going to get it if you go.
Yeah, exactly. Just running, just knowing that if you run, it's a chance you're going to get the ball. Even if you run, you might get somebody else open. So that's what Coach been preaching to us in practice and even showing us, like in film. Like if we ain't sprinting in the game, he'll call us out and just tell us, like, we got to sprint, we got to play harder. So that we just been learning from Coach.
Kind of touched on it a second ago, but how much fun is it to play this style, especially with so many other guys who can do all the things that they can do?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of fun just being out there playing with my guys, man. Just playing with the team, it's a lot of fun. So we be having a lot of fun for sure.
You expect to keep up this kind of pace, especially teams like Kansas, Miami, North Carolina down the line?
Yeah, you know, for sure. You know, that's the way we play, but if we gotta make adjustments, we would, you know, but we working every day, man, day by day, practicing, just seeing what we can get better at, you know, because it's always room for improvement, and we all still learning. You know, we just focus on game by game. So Texas A&M Commerce, that's our next opponent, that's what we focus on.
Reed told us that practices can be kind of humbling to him sometimes because of the competition, you know, the people he has to guard.
Yeah.
How is that making him better? We're seeing things from him defensively that we really weren't advertised before he came.
You know, we wasn't really shocked about it. You know, we know that's how he played. Even in practice, he always getting his hands on passes and stuff like that, and just being disruptive. So we know that's how he played. We know how great of a defender he is. And for him to say it's humbling him, I feel like we all probably feel like that just from being in practice, playing against each other. Like I said earlier, everybody can play. So everybody can play. But yeah, Reed, that's how he been playing the whole time we've been here. You know, just playing aggressive, disrupting, getting all types of steals. So it wasn't really surprising to us, but it might be surprising to y'all, but that's what we see every day.
Rob kind of piggybacked on that and said sometimes you got to go back to the dorm and just know that he got me today.
Yeah, exactly. You can't, you know, we teammates, so we competitors, but at the end of the day, it's like we making each other better. So I feel like that's the best thing about it, is just how much better we all making each other and how much we feeding off each other.
Kind of bouncing off that, is there anything that you felt maybe during this off season between now and today that during these practices when you're going at it with these guys you really sharpened up on?
I feel like a little bit of everything. You know, it's always room for improvement for every aspect of the game. So I feel like ain't no specific like things I was focused on, just learning from my teammates, learning from my coaches, and just well, all of us for real, just learning from each other. Because it's always room for improvement. Excuse me.
Can you describe, I mean, what's it like to go up against Reed with his quick hands? Because we've kind of seen some of that kind of following him here in Kentucky, but just what is that like as a guard with the ball?
It just make you a lot more sharper, like just knowing you got to make the right pass, or just knowing that you can't turn your head even for a little bit because he's going to take it from you. So just I feel like it make all of us a lot better as players, and it helped us out a lot for sure, just having him being so disruptive and being a great player he is.
With you, him, Rob, all seemed to really pressure the ball a lot on the ball, their other guards. When you get 1, 2, 3 of those 7-footers back, do you think you're going to be able to do that even more, knowing they're back there to clean up anything that?
Most definitely. Like, you know, that's what Coach emphasized, like trusting your teammates. You know, you can't do that unless you don't trust your teammates that they're gonna have your back if somebody get by you or if they beat you off the dribble. So I feel like we trust our teammates now enough to do it. So I feel like when they come back, it's gonna be the same thing, because that's how we've been practicing. You know, that's something we've been working on as a team. So when they come back, for sure, I feel like we still gonna be able to do that.
Is it difficult to build that trust? I mean, obviously you guys can be friends, you can hang out off the court, but to kind of speak that same language on the court, is that something that happened immediately? Is that something that's happened over time with Global Jam and everything up until now? Just
from playing with each other for so long, for the past couple months, we've been getting better and better in practice. But I feel like since we got here, that's how it's been, playing random, just playing off each other, because we all know that everybody can play. So we just try to let each other play as free as possible. But we've been getting better, you know, like I said, day by day, you know, we adjusting. So Coach just been showing us different ways we can play random, and different ways we can make the game easier for each other. And I feel like we've been doing a good job of it.
DJ, you know, Reed kind of showed it off, obviously, Global Jam, and even a little bit since then. But does he block shots in practice?
Yeah. Everything you seen today, that's what he's doing in practice. Like, it wasn't no surprise because that's what he do. But now y'all seeing how much of a threat he is defensively and how great of a player he is defensively. Even Rob, you know, just being so disruptive to the defense. Because everybody, for real, we all see all this in practice. So, yeah, for sure, he blocks shots in practice,
Did he catch you once though?
Yeah, he got me before a couple times. Yeah.
Not me.
Nah, he got me. He got me.
When you have guys like that, when you have 3 guys like that, plus Justin, plus some others, is it? Do you switch more? Is it? How do you approach defensively?
Just adjusting to the game plan. You know, like I said, we watch a lot of film, so we just like to listen to our coaches. Whatever our coaches tell us, we try to execute as much as possible. Possible. You know, we going each week with a game plan. You know, each week with a game plan. We try to follow that game plan and execute it.
Thank you.